51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from Houston. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Daniels. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Christian Harris charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Henry toe there to bring him down defensively. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 7. Now Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. A shotgun snap to Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Oh, look at the juke. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Here's Stroud. Now he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing now is Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. At the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington.
Keep blitz cheesing me, dumbass.
Austin Eckler, 60 yards. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Seibert on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Texans nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here goes Stroud again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Stroud to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stroud, he's got some room to operate, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. Final play of the half, Stroud. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stroud. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. Stroud working out of the gun. It's complete to Diggs. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. Again, it's Stroud. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, 26 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Flushed out right. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he goes out right around the 39. Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man is Noah Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, 49 yards. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Powering his way forward. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This will be complete to Mechie. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Now Stroud. Finding Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll work down inside the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Stroud. He gets this one to Mechie. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Stroud. Flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Stroud to throw it. And Diggs has it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Stroud looks to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To throw with Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Stroud back to throw. Forced out to his left. And they don't get the conversion. It's incomplete. They could have had the lead with a simple PAT. Instead, we are tied here toward the end of the 4th. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. That one goes for 24 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here goes Stroud again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Stroud to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon. A touchdown run there from a yard out.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Eckler now between the tackles. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels, sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. He goes 12 yards on the touchdown run. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1 there as the try for 2 is and they will remain down by a point.